talk about something that is probably one of the most maddening, confusing parts of human connection. We've all been there. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what is going on inside your head. It's crazy, right? It's this weird magnetic pull. You could have someone giving you all the attention in the world, but your brain? Nope, it's a million miles away, completely fixated on the person who's a total question mark. So why? Why does our brain do this to us? Well, here's the big reveal. That intense, can't stop thinking about them feeling, that obsession, it probably isn't love. It's actually your own brain playing a really clever trick on itself, and it's all happening without you even realizing it. So yeah, let's pull back the curtain on this brain trick. We're going to get into the actual chemistry of attraction and obsession. And I promise, by the end of this, you are going to see your own feelings in a completely new light. Okay, so let's meet the main character in this whole drama, dopamine. Now, you've probably heard it called the happiness chemical, but that's not quite right. Think of it more as the craving chemical. It's that little voice in your head that says, hey, go get that thing, you want it. And here is where things get really interesting because it sounds totally backward. We think we want consistency, right? But our brain's reward system, it's wired for uncertainty. The maybe, the possibility of getting a reward, is actually way more addictive than just getting it all the time. And that addiction to unpredictability, well, it creates this powerful repeating loop in our brains. It's a vicious cycle, really. And it's the perfect explanation for why a tiny bit of attention, followed by a whole lot of silence, can feel so intoxicating. So here's how the trap works. It's so simple. Step 1, your phone buzzes. A notification, a little flicker of hope. Step 2, they reply. Boom, you get that satisfying hit of dopamine. Then, step 3, silence. The reward is gone. And that's when step 4 kicks in hard, the craving. Your brain is now desperate to get that feeling back, so you find yourself checking your phone, waiting, and the whole cycle is ready to start all over again. You know, if you want the perfect analogy for what's happening inside your brain, just think of a casino. Seriously, you're not just waiting for a text message, you are basically playing a slot machine, and the jackpot is their attention. Think about it this way. If someone texts you back instantly, every single time, it's like a slot machine that pays out 1 penny on every pull. Yeah, it's nice, but it gets boring fast. But when those replies are random, unpredictable, your brain gets absolutely hooked on the maybe. It is the exact same psychological principle that keeps people in Vegas pulling that lever, and it's why you can't stop checking your phone. And yes, this whole phenomenon has a name. It's called intermittent reinforcement, and it is one of the most powerful psychological tools for shaping behavior. It's used on purpose by the people who design slot machines, video games, even your social media feeds, all to keep you coming back for more. And hey, if you need some hard proof, just look at this chart. Your brain is more than twice as active when you're waiting, when you're in that state of uncertainty. That's how much more engaging being ignored is than getting a predictable reply. Your brain is literally on fire, working overtime trying to solve the puzzle of will they or won't they text back. So what's the big takeaway from all of this? It's actually really simple, but it's incredibly powerful. This intense feeling, it's not actually about them. It's about your brain's very predictable reaction to an unpredictable situation. This right here is the heart of it all. You're not addicted to the person. You're addicted to the feeling they create inside you. They just happen to be the trigger for this dopamine roller coaster, and you're just chasing that high. So what you have to remember is this. This feeling isn't some sign from the universe. It's not destiny. It's just biology. Your brain is caught in a predictable loop, that psychological trick we talked about, intermittent reinforcement. And you know, the most powerful thing you can do, just see the pattern for what it is. Recognizing the game is the very first step to taking back control. So I'll leave you with this final question. Your brain is literally hardwired to fall for this trick. It is not a character flaw, it's not a weakness, it's just part of being human. But now that you know how the trick works, you get to decide if you want to keep playing. Who's really in control now? The choice is yours.